but your teammates don't, or like the other people around you don't fuck you up so much. It's only if you get into a bad raid or something. But usually, if you're like a douchebag, you get a bad reputation, right? And on the server, this is what like also Soda Poppin was talking about. If you had a bad reputation on a server, you will never get invited again. You couldn't afford to be a douchebag back in the days in vanilla World of Warcraft. Your reputation was very important. Like nowadays with all these random raids, you can just ninja and whatever. But the druids list is, it's an HS Reaper is you playing. Please, I'm puzzled. I can't say Eloine because I'm preparing for a DreamHack. It's an okay version for the plebs. It's kind of like, it's an outdated version. I think after DreamHack tours we will have good Spiteful Druid lists, which are very cancerous to be honest. Like which decks would you bring to a tournament with 3 classes and 1 ban? I don't know. You got bad rep? What? You got bad rep? Then you marked. And if you die you drop your staff. Ekop? What do you mean Ekop pleb? Wait, who's Ekop? Wait, where is Ekop? What do you mean? It's okay there, but it's not good. It's so easy to beat. If these people would actually play a good Spiteful Druid list, oh my god, it would be unwinnable. It's like this card. What is this card doing? Nothing. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, after next week you will have probably access to the good lists. I'm actually playtesting every day to try to beat the best Spiteful Druid list. It's close to impossible. I might actually ban Spiteful Druid. I'm not even joking. Like, Laurkos has a good point. Name changes, server changes, mage reputation after the fact. Yeah. Right? In games, if you played on a server and you were bound to your server and like character transfer and server changes were like not popular and not even in the game or not even possible, right? It was so important to maintain a good reputation and acting nicely and whatnot, right? And in these games nowadays, where you can have a bajillion accounts, 50 trillion Smurf accounts, you're not bound. People like people report you and then what? You will never get banned and you have 20,000 accounts anyways because you never get IP banned. You can behave like the biggest. Hey, I had you. One time I was almost crying just because of how fucked humanity is. I played on NA servers and one person was 100% a racist. I think I only got confronted like once or twice in my life with someone who is like from deep, from the bottom of his heart, he was like a racist. I can't believe how you can be like a real actual racist. It blows my mind. Why? Like how fucked can you be? And that really just didn't make me want to play the game anymore. And those people play video games. Feels bad, man. And those are not getting banned. It's so fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up. I think there has to be a gaming revolution. I'm pretty sure. I wanna do a setup and then get like a better Dragon's Fury. Because gaming is no longer just, you know, we play games for fun. Yes, you can still play games for fun, but gaming is kind of like, it's an entire market. It's multiple markets. It's like, there's sports, there's like, you have athletes, professional gamers. Like tournaments are visited by more than Olympics and Super Bowl. It's huge. Esports is insanely huge. It's not just such a small thing. Also internet, like internet has like almost no rules as well. And the way how all of it is treated is kind of like, it's because it's so new, right? I don't want it to be like super regulated or anything like that. It's just that it's been treated differently. Or like people have no respect from each other. It's crazy. People don't learn how to spell correctly anymore. Like nobody cares. People just like being on the internet should not be an excuse to be able to spell right or wrong, as an example.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Like the internet culture is not so bad with all the with the memes and stuff. It's funny, but like there's no boundaries. Like people really act like the biggest freaking assholes, and they can get away with it because it's the internet. But also like people from the normies from real life, they don't have so much respect from people that are like having like a job on the internet, like you're a professional gamer or whatever, like a YouTuber, then they're looking at you and be like, yeah, okay, cool story. But that's kind of partially like gamers' fault. Not gamers. How do you call it? Like internet people, internet user. Almost everyone is an internet user, to be honest. All right, what do I do? I don't want to run into MC tags. That's what I want to do. Like imagine you were like, okay, I want to respect streamers. Let's say streamers. I want to respect streamers. They make like millions of dollars per year, right? And then you go to Forsen's stream, as an example. He's the face of Twitch. He's like one of the biggest streamers. You go to Forsen's stream, and then you watch it, and you're like, I like playing this. It's a bigger board, and it's just good. Forsen is not a joke. Why is Forsen a joke? I love Forsen. I'm good friends with Forsen. But it's about the culture, you know what I mean? What's wrong with Forsen? Nothing wrong with Forsen. He's highly successful, he's a cool dude, he's cool to hang around with, he's not very cocky, he's like down to earth. If you meet him in person, he's super nice, he's normal, he's normal, he's not like bragging, nothing wrong with Forsen. But the culture he has created and grown, it's not something to be proud of. Is this something to be proud of?
Is not a tangled web.
Imagine you have to explain your mom what you're doing, what your stream is all about. Mom, I can explain. Mom, I can explain, I promise. You should draw first. For the haters in the chat. It's like you're teaching newer generations that this is completely okay. This is cool. But that's what it is, right? Like a lot of children are watching. Like younger children, they're growing up and they're like, this is cool. Would you want your child to watch Forsen? But a lot of children, mostly children, watch that. I mean, come on. I can't imagine like someone who's 40 years old, he's like, okay, let's watch some Forsen.
My thoughts are plagued.
It's like, again, I like Forsen. I'm very happy for whatever he achieved, right? But I wouldn't watch his stream. Feels Batman. Like, the viewers are very racist. It's not like all jokes and stuff, right? It seemed extremely racist to me. And in all form, like sexist, everything. Everything negative you can think of. But you get dumber as well, right? I think. It's the same with YouTube, right? If there's like the biggest YouTubers like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, would you want your children to watch that? God no, dude. And then you like then it feels like the newer generations are more and more fucked in the head
Is eternal.
because they grew up with
A tangled web.
that culture.
Out of my jungle.
I mean, he will have MC tag value. Congrats. Hope it doesn't double MC tag me. He could actually double MC tag me.
A tangled web.
How long can this go on? Where shall I go?
Death is eternal. My turn is not. I see you.
Oh, no MC tag? What the hell? Okay, he's waiting for the craziest MC tags. I don't know. Like, these spiteful lists seem so easy to beat.
Oh, what's this one do? I tried this.
That's a good card. That's a good card. I can give you hints, guys. I can give you hints. Good card. Good card. Sure. Because you have to do it to get force and stuff. Like, you have to be all the time like that to get there. It doesn't go like that. I mean, I chose to not do that. I could stream different, but I choose not to do so. I know how to get viewers. I know how to get viewers on YouTube. I actually studied it for years. I know what you have to do on YouTube, and I know what you have to do in Twitch. Twitch is harder than YouTube because you can do a lot of editing on YouTube. On stream and on Twitch, you have to be fake, live fake for many hours, and that's not easy to do. You have to be an actor.
An incredible discovery.
But I don't want to do that, so I'm not doing it. I mean, streaming is kind of like a show, though, if you think about it. I don't judge people for doing it, if you think about it, right?
We have many secrets.
It's a show. People come into tuning into your show. They want to be entertained. So being like an actor, it's not so wrong. Because people tune into your show.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Need a key?
It's nice because this is counterspell and we have the coin.
Need a key?
Oh, that's actually become more popular. This is actually a very good card in this deck.
to me.
Perfect fit.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I think with Logan, Jake Paul, their parents have a lot to do with them. If you know their parents, especially their father, is... feels bad, man. That's all I have to say to that. I suppose.
Out of my jungle.
Apple Bomb.
Mind if I roll knee?
What's the reason behind running Lotoda or Witchwood Piper? It's faster. And oftentimes you don't, against control, you don't want to draw the Artificer, you want to draw any card. You want to draw like Polymorphs and Skulking Geist and Jaina. And Lotoda draws you any card. And Artificer would only draw you Witchwood Piper only draws you Artificer. Again, not good versus control. I could die. Let's hope I don't die. It's actually unlikely for 9 mana. Actually, I can't die. I mean, I can die. Fireball, Arcane Missiles. Here we go. If this was phase, imagine he had double Fireball. No way. That would be so crazy, dude. I can't even trade and get the healing. I think we keep Jaina against Mage. It's actually good if I win this game. I mean, I got 2 Apple Bombs. But I didn't have an Artificer. Pyroblast. We still survive. Oh my god. Alex Strawson. Ooh. I mean, the funny thing is this is even a good play to ping it. Double Fireball doesn't kill me. Besides that, he just sprayed the Fireball. The goose is loose. I like these real talk streams, guys.
What to do?
Those are the best. Like, talking about this kind of stuff, why not? It's important, right? If you're, especially if you're on the internet, especially if you're on Twitch every single day, might as well reflect on what you're doing.